want the scoop on gear. Yeah. Future Tech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey.
All right, welcome back to Geezers of Gear. Future Tech. I'm Chris, and as always, joined by the one and only Lacy. Today we're diving into a bit of a beast, the ACME SUPERNOVA. This thing's been making some serious noise in the live events world, and for good reason.
Hey, Chris. I gotta say, when you first told me about this fixture, I thought, okay, another big light. But then I saw the numbers. 1,800 watts, 65,000 lumens. That's not just big, that's like stadium big.
Yeah, it's a proper powerhouse. I mean, 1,800 watts from an LED engine is wild. And that's 65,000 lumen output. That's the kind of punch you need if you're lighting up a football pitch or, say, an outdoor art installation at Vivid. It's not just about raw power, though. The Supernova's got a high CRI, up to 90 with the filter in, which is a bit rare for something this brawny. That means your reds and skin tones actually look right, even under all that intensity.
So, for folks who don't live and breathe lighting, CRI is what? Color rendering index? Basically, how true the colors look under the light.
Exactly. And with the variable CTO, you can shift from a warm 2700K all the way up to a crisp 6700K. That's huge for stadiums or even TV gigs, where you need to match camera requirements or just make sure the team jerseys don't look weird on screen. I remember this one festival, outdoors of course, where we lost a whole row of fixtures to a sudden downpour. If we'd had something with an IP66 rating like the Supernova, we'd have been laughing. Instead, we were scrambling for tarps and praying for a break in the weather.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. You think you're ready and then the weather just wins. So this thing's really built for the elements?
Absolutely. It's a true outdoor fixture. The IP66 rating means it'll shrug off rain, dust, whatever you throw at it. And at over 52 kilos, it's not exactly dainty, but that's the trade-off for something that can survive a monsoon and still light up a stadium.
All right, so it's bright, it's tough, and it makes colors look good. But what about all the bells and whistles? I know these things are never just on and off anymore.
Oh, you want bells and whistles? The Supernova's got a whole orchestra, 2 rotating gobo wheels, so you can do both projection and aerial effects. There's an animation wheel for those water or flame looks, and a 4-shutter framing module, so you can literally shape the beam, even do a full blackout with a single shutter. Plus you get a 4-facet linear prism, 2 independent frost filters. It's a lot.
Wait, so 2 prisms, and you can combine them?
Yeah, you can stack the 4-facet circular and linear prisms for some wild effects. And the zoom, 12:1 ratio, from 4 degrees all the way out to 48. That's a massive range. The lens up front is 225mm, so you get a really healthy beam, but you can also wash a huge area if you zoom out. It's versatile, beam, spot, wash, all in one.
I gotta ask though, are all these features really necessary? Like, I remember when a moving head just moved and changed color. Now it's like, here's your animation wheel, here's your frost, here's your framing shutters. Is it overkill, or do you actually use all this stuff?
That's a fair question. I mean, back in the day, you'd have a fixture for each job. One for gobos, one for wash, one for beam. Now with something like the Supernova, you can do it all with one unit. For big shows, especially outdoors, you need that flexibility. You might want tight beams for a concert, then a soft wash for a halftime show, then project gobos for an art piece. Having it all in one box saves time, space, and honestly, money in the long run.
So it's not just about showing off, it's about being ready for anything?
Exactly. And compared to legacy fixtures, you're getting way more control and way less maintenance. No lamp changes, no worrying about weather, and you can do more with fewer units. It's a bit like what we talked about with the Elation Rebel profile a few episodes back. Rugged, versatile, and built for the real world, not just the spec sheet.
All right, I'm convinced. But all those features must make it a nightmare to program, right?
You'd think so, but actually, the Supernova's pretty friendly on the control side. You've got all the usual suspects: DMX, RDM, ArtNet, SACN, and it comes with 4 DMX modes, 23, 32, 34 and 43 channels. So, if you want to keep it simple, you can. Or if you want to go full mad scientist, you've got all the parameters at your fingertips. The onboard control panel's got 4 buttons and an LCD, just like the rest of the ACME range. So it's familiar if you've used their stuff before.
That's good, because I've seen programmers get that deer in headlights look when they see a new fixture with a million channels. But, okay, let's talk about the build. You said it's over 50 kilos? That's like a small person.
Yeah, 52.5 kilos to be exact. But it's built like a tank. IP66 pan and tilt locks, CE, UKCA and CETL US certifications. You can hang it, ground stack it, whatever. And it's already been out in the wild. Get Show, LDI, all the big events. People are putting it through its paces in stadiums, festivals, you name it.
I saw a headline act lose half their rig to a summer storm once, just poof, gone. That's when you realize how important it is to have gear that can take a beating. It's not just about the show, it's about not losing your shirt when the weather turns.
Exactly. And with the Supernova, you're not just getting power and features, you're getting peace of mind. It's like what we talked about in the Rig POV and Prodigy Balance episodes. Safety, reliability, and making life easier for everyone on site. The tech's moving fast, but it's all about making shows better and less stressful.
All right, that's a wrap for today's deep dive. If you're out there battling the elements or just want a fixture that can do it all, the ACME Supernova is worth a look. Chris, thanks for nerding out with me as always.
Always a pleasure, Lacy. And thanks to everyone for tuning in to Geezers of Gear Future Tech to discuss the ACME Supernova. We'll be back next week with more gear, more stories, and probably more weather disasters. See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Want the scoop on gear? Yeah. Future Tech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey, yeah. Let's go. New gear vibes. New tech jive. Gearheads unite. We keep it live. Oh yeah.